Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to an excited Wrestling Days because according to Dave Meltzer from Wrestling Observer Newsletter, we saw the greatest wrestling match, WWE wrestling match, potentially of all time, this past weekend at Wrestlemania. The reason that I say that is because he's been reviewing matches since the mid-80s and he has just given WWE their highest rated match. Now, Dave Meltzer is a very, very well-respected journalist, and really what he says carries an awful lot of weight. A lot of people do look to see what he thinks of the matches and how they compare to other matches that he's seen. And a lot of people do pay that a lot of attention, myself included. And he has given a match this past weekend the highest rating of any WWE match ever, or certainly since he's been reviewing them since the mid-80s. Now, if you think about matches like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat against Macho Man, or you think about Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker, or Bret Hart versus the 1-2-3 Kid, or Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels, or Undertaker versus Mankind in that Hell in a Cell match. This match this past weekend outscored all of those. All of those. So this is a pretty big deal. The match that we're talking about was the main event of NXT Takeover New York. This took place on the Friday, and then of course on the Saturday we had Hall of Fame, and then on the Sunday we had Wrestlemania. So this match was Johnny Gargano against Adam Cole for the vacated NXT Championship. Now, this is out of 5 stars, and I think they've got about 8, maybe 9 5-star matches in their history. That is it. WWE really don't ever get that many 5-star ratings. They've had quite a few recently. Up until a few years ago, they only had about 4 or 5, and they've gained another 4 in recent years. Well, they have just been given, out of 5 stars, a 5.5 rating. That is huge. That is huge. So not only have they got another 5-star, they've broken the system. There's only a handful of matches that have ever gone above 5 stars. You have got to go to the absolute extreme. Now, I don't know if I agree with Dave on this one. I certainly feel like it was in the 5-star territory, but I personally thought the start of the match, it was a bit slow. I didn't like how the early falls were counted. This was a 2 out of 3 falls match. The third fall was incredible. The final part, the final stages of this match is one of the best things I've ever seen. So fast-paced, loads of drama, loads of reversals, loads of big moves, big spots. I don't know what more they could have done. I just didn't like the start. I wasn't a fan of the beginning of the match. So for me, this was a 5-star match. I'm not sure I would have given it 5.5, and I don't regard it as the greatest WWE match of all time, but certainly Dave does, and it is big news. It is absolutely massive news. So let me know in the comments below, where do you stand on this? Do you agree with Dave? Is this the greatest WWE match of all time? Or are you a little more like me, where it's 5 stars, but it's not the greatest? And honestly, I'm not even sure it's the best match in NXT history. Maybe you're in the third camp that thinks it was absolutely awful. What I do know is a lot of people now, I'm sure, are going to be watching this match back. If you've not seen it, make sure you do. You really have missed out on a treat. So yeah, the main event of NXT Takeover New York, Johnny Gargano versus Adam Cole. 2 out of 3 falls match for the NXT Championship. Awesome, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.